When I said I wanted to win 8 gold medals, basically half the people in the swimming world thought I was absolutely crazy and nobody could ever do something like that. But for me, I was somebody who believed in it and somebody who believed in the process of getting there. I knew it wasn't going to happen overnight, like I said before, but every little small thing that we did was a small stepping stone in order to even be able to have that chance and that opportunity to do what I did in 2008.
For me, going into 2007, 2008, which were arguably the best 2 years of my career, and they were challenging at times because those were the years where I went 5 or 6 straight years without missing a single day. So 365 days of the year. Doesn't matter a holiday, a birthday, if I'm sick, this or that, it doesn't matter. I was in the pool because that's what I wanted. I wanted to make that sacrifice to do something that nobody else was doing, to give me the opportunity to potentially do something that nobody else has ever done. And I didn't care what I had to do to get there. I was willing to swim every day.
And if I was willing to make sacrifices and I was dedicated, that I could achieve absolutely anything.
What do you feel separates good athletes from the best athletes?
I think it comes back to what I was saying earlier about, I think a lot of it is mental. If you want to do something and you want it that bad, you'll make sacrifices. And growing up for me as a kid, I made a lot of sacrifices that I didn't seem that they were a big deal, and I don't think of them as being a big deal right now. There were Saturdays or Fridays where I'd give up going to a dance or hanging out with my friends because I had workout the next day. But those things that I gave up, were things that I wanted to help me get to my goal. And there were times where I've been put in uncomfortable situations, but I've used my mental power, my mental strength to push through it.
I just want to tell you, there were a lot of days where I did not want to get out of bed. And I guarantee you, if I ask the question here, if everybody is excited to get out of bed every single day, if I saw a hand, I'm going to blatantly call you a liar. Because we all know that is far from the truth. But if you have those little small goals, those little small things that get you excited when you don't want to, it's going to make it even better and even easier at the end when you're getting ready for a presentation or the end of the year or this or that, whatever event you're leading up to. It's going to make it so much easier. And I think if you look at the greats in anything in any walk of life, the greats do things when they don't always want to. And that's the separation.
Do certain things to just fire me up. So, if I ever hear it, if somebody ever reads something, I'm the first one to see it.
You use it as fuel.
Of course.
But you don't do a lot of trash talk.
No, there's no point. I'm staying in my lane. I'm doing what I have to do, what I want to do to be able to try to be the best. And for me, at the end of the day, when I was training, it was like, as long as I figured out what I needed to do in order to accomplish my goals and dreams, then that's all that mattered. Nothing else mattered. Everything else would just play out.
Same way that everyone had done it before. So for me to go 5 or 6 straight years, that meant I had 52 extra days a year. So, but also in the sport of swimming, if you take 1 day off, it takes you 2 days to get back to where you were. So, if somebody takes off on a Sunday, they're not back until Tuesday. So they're only getting Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. As where I'm getting 6 years straight. So I'm getting that much more ahead of them. I'm getting that much more work. I'm in that much better shape. And that's what I had to do to basically set up for 08. He literally beat me by a body length in the last 40 meters of the race. And I was second. And that was probably to this date the biggest beatdown I've ever taken in my life, and that frustrated me to no other. And for me, if I have a loss like that, that's going to stick with me more than any other victory. So for me, I wanted to replay that in my head and to know what that felt like. because I was going to do everything in my power, preparing myself for that next summer to have a rematch to make sure it was not like that.